Meteorologist Chris Booth, sponsored by Jim Bass Cars and Trucks.
Welcome back on what was a warm Saturday. We saw temperatures climbing into the mid-90s. That's what we topped out at. So about 6 degrees above average. And our overnight lows were also on the warm side. So again, we're going to see that continue that trend into Mother's Day as well. So again, a little bit warmer for us going to finish up the weekend as well. Looking at the radar for much of Texas, clear skies. We did see a couple of showers along the southern parts of Texas, outside the Concho Valley. Again, here we only saw a couple high clouds passing through the area. It didn't really show up for much on satellite and radar again, so a pretty quiet weekend in store. Again, looking at the time lapse, this was looking off towards the west as we got closer to sunset. We started to see some of those mid to lower clouds kind of work their way into the area, added a little bit of variety for the sky condition. Again, we were mostly clear for much of the day, and that allowed us to warm things up into the 90s again for a pretty comfortable day. Temperatures have cooled off a little bit, getting into the lower 80s, 82 right now in downtown San Angelo. Still with those southerly winds at about 12 miles per hour. They have tapered off a little bit, but we're still expecting those breezier conditions to continue through the overnight hours. Temperatures for much of the area looking at upper 70s, 79 in Coleman, Brady, as well as Mason. That's the popular number. Some lower 80s the further west you go, so 81 out in Mertzen, as well as Big Lake. Again, we'll be cooling things off pretty nicely as we go through the overnight hours, but still upper 70s and 80s for much of the Lone Star State. And again, we saw the breezier conditions with wind gusts into the 30s today. Looking at the winds now, they've settled down just a little bit, still in the double digits for much of the area. Again, winds at 11 in Brady, 12 here in San Angelo, 13 out in Sterling City. So again, we'll still hang on some of those breezier conditions, but they'll really start to die down as we go into your Sunday. So again, your Mother's Day plans, anything outdoor, looks to be really fantastic as far as the warmer temperatures and the calmer winds. It won't be until late on Sunday and Monday that we'll start to see a little bit of an increase as those winds turn from the northeast. That's going to be cooling us down as we get into your work week. So again, some beneficial advantages to those northeasterly winds. Tonight, breezy. We'll have temperatures dipping into the mid-60s. Again, those southwesterly winds. And then tomorrow, warm, very much to what we saw today. Again, temperatures in the low 90s, 93 expected. Again, still may see a high cloud or two, but those winds decreasing makes for a fantastic Mother's Day. So if you are planning any type of event or getting outdoors and doing any activities, again, really fantastic day. Mostly sunny skies. And again, the cold front will show up later in the evening. So again, make sure you have those plans a little bit earlier because again, that cooler air is going to start to work its way into Texas late on Sunday, early Monday, and that's going to continue to settle in over the region for the beginning of the work week, and it's going to keep us a bit cooler as well as bring us those rain chances. And it won't be until Thursday that we start to see this ridging begin to move in from the west, along with those warmer temperatures. That's going to give us some of those warm up going into next weekend. Rain chances for the most part on Monday late, staying mostly towards our southeastern counties, again closer to I-10 and out towards the eastern counties of the Concho Valley, still with those late showers on Monday. Then by Tuesday, we start to see them become more widespread across the entire Concho Valley, still getting in on some of those rain chances as that frontal system pushes through. And then we'll start to see conditions dry up a little bit going into Wednesday. Still hang on to the cloud coverage as well as the cooler temperatures, but we'll definitely see those rain chances begin to decrease going into your Thursday. So looking at your extended forecast, again, one fantastic day for your Sunday Mother's Day plans. Then we'll start to see those rain chances increasing and those cooler temperatures, highs only getting into the 70s to start off your work week. But as the week wraps up, we'll progressively warm things back up into the 80s heading into next week.